I'm Mike and welcome to Retro Boost. Today I'm looking at the 2X Mini. When I saw it was available in purple, couldn't pass that up, obviously. So I've actually had it on my list for a long time. I've wanted to try out the 2X Mini for a very long time. It just hasn't been in stock, and once it came back in stock and purple was also available, I did not hesitate. I've been really curious to try out the 2X Mini because what does RetroTINK's quote-unquote entry level look like? Like, that's a question that I've never been able to answer. For the longest time, the 2X Pro kind of seemed to be like the entry level, setting aside the transcoder devices. But now the 2X Mini is back, so the lineup is complete. 2X Mini, 2X Pro, the 4K models, the CE, and the 4K Pro. So now I can look at what that entry level looks like. It's $40 cheaper than the 2X Pro, so what do we still get? What's missing? And we're going to compare them, right? Well, I will get into that. That'll be the next video. This one's all first impressions and gameplay of the 2X Mini. So let's take a look at the device itself. Zooming in on the 2X Mini, we see a lot of similarities between this device and the 2X Pro family of products. We've got analog inputs on one side, HDMI output and power on the other, so it's a lot like the 2X Pro in that regard. It's just a little bit smaller. Hey, it's called the Mini after all. We've got composite inputs and S-Video input as well, so two different supported formats there. S-Video is the superior of the two. You can also get an S-Video cable bundled, like an add-on with the purchase when you can get it from RetroTINK's website. Good lord, if I could talk. I highly recommend that you do. S-Video is awesome. I'm going to go into that a little after the explanation of the device, because this is going to be an S-Video kind of focused experience here. Other things that the 2X Mini has, we see that it has the toggle filter button, because much like the 2X Pro, the Mini also supports sharp versus smooth image filtering. Sharp is good for like your 2D consoles, PS1 even. Smooth is better for the 3D consoles, N64, PS2, GameCube, etc. Smooths out the image just better overall. It's really your preference on what you want to go with. It does not have the scanline generation, though. That's one thing it doesn't have. It does have the comb filter, though, auto versus retro setting. Retro is recommended for consoles like the NES when you're using composite. I would love to get footage of that, but my NES is currently busted. I was tempted to just do it with like S-Video or something from a different console, but I don't want to misrepresent that feature by showing stuff that it isn't really built or intended for. I did play around with this feature a little bit in my profile video for the 5X Pro when talking about the NES, so you can get an idea of what it looks like in that situation. But again, don't want to, like, you know, do different things with it and then make an opinion and it's like grounded in a false thing where it's like, hey, look what it did to this, and it's like you're not supposed to do it for that, so oops. So I don't want to do that. I left it on auto for all the things that I'm doing today, because that just made the most sense per what this feature is for. So that's it right there. It's a very simple device. We've got composite / S-Video. It'll convert that and output it as 480p over HDMI. So a very convenient way to get your retro consoles to connect to your modern day TV. Simple as that. Compared to the 2X Pro, which would be the next jump up, what doesn't it have? Well, I alluded to one, the scan lines, and then obviously input-wise, we don't have components. So those are the two main things you get with the 2X Pro when you go up. Now, how does that compare, like, literally? Well, we'll get into it. So that's going to be a different video that I am working on right now. This video is all about the 2X Mini being the star of the show. And what I want to do next is gameplay. S-Video, though, as I said, S-Video is the star. So you can get S-Video cables bundled with like the 2X Mini when you're buying it from the RetroTINK website. You can also buy them from different retro gaming small businesses as well. I have a lot of them, actually. I've got two because I got them with my 2X Pro and then with the 2X Mini when I first bought them, and that's the Nintendo specific ones. The Nintendo S-Video cables, they work on the Super Nintendo, the N64, the GameCube, and then I also bought a set of PlayStation ones from Retro Gaming Cables UK, and that works on the PS1 or the PS2. S-Video is a big upgrade over composite for a very small price increase. Even like quote-unquote high-quality S-Video cables, like the ones that RGC sells, Those are not expensive. They're like probably 25 bucks after shipping, give or take. Don't like quote me exactly. I'm trying to do currency conversion in my head. It's somewhere in the range of like 25, 30 bucks, maybe 35 at the most. I keep going up. It's funny. But even if I'm highballing it at like $35, that's still half the price of getting component cables for consoles like the Super Nintendo, the Genesis, the GameCube, etc. Those will run you a lot of money, whereas S-Video is a very noticeable bump in quality for a way less investment. So I highly recommend that if you're going to get a device like the 2X Mini or the 2X Pro, get S-Video cables. So now what I'm going to show is gameplay. We'll show gameplay from the Super Nintendo, both my 2-chip and 1-chip systems, my N64, and the PS2, all using S-Video. For the Super Nintendos, that's going to be the Sharp filter, the default when it boots up basically, and then for the N64 and PS2, it'll be the smooth filter, much like with the Rad2X. When you have smoothing turned on, there is a little blue light that turns on the 2X Mini, indicating you have done so. So at a glance, even before you look at the image, you know what you've got turned on, by the way. Very convenient, I like that. So enjoy the gameplay, and we'll wrap up afterwards.
Here we go! It's the watch. Let's get out of here.
Yes, but take the gold. Leave the rest for the watch.
Damnable thieves. They grow bolder with each passing day.
Still some life in this one. Looks like all they did was make off with some possessions.
Easy, easy there. That's quite a blow you took.
Those thieves that attacked made off with your possessions. But at least you're alive.
They're becoming more bold with each passing day.
You'd best stay off the streets after the sun sets. It's not safe out here.
You could seek shelter in the Elf Song Tavern.
Okay, what are we thinking? I dig it. For the price, that's awesome. Like, it's very similar to the 2X Pro. That's why I want to compare them next. That'll be the next video. Woo! But as far as like this in a vacuum, this is really good. For the price involved, you can get a lot out of the 2X Mini. And the big emphasis is utilizing S-Video. Because like I said before, most game consoles, you can get S-Video cables for them. And the few that you can't, you can still use Composite. And the 2X Mini can run with them from there. Where you start to like kind of lose performance would be like the more semi-modern consoles. So GameCube, PS2, Xbox, Wii, those are consoles that came out in that hybrid era where component is an option, and for a lot of them, component means using 480p. So even the 2X Pro supporting component input, it can't take 480p, so there's still some considerations there. For consoles like the PS2, not a big deal. It's not a lot of titles supported that. But for the GameCube and the Wii and the Xbox, it's a bigger consideration to make. But for your older consoles, going prior to that generation and further back, the 2X Mini for the price gets you a lot of potential value because, like I said, everything supports Composite pretty much, and then tons of things support S-Video, and it's not even expensive to get those. You can probably get S-Video cables for like 6 different consoles before approaching the price point of getting like a better scaler with other cables. So depending on your budget, the 2X Pro may make a 2X Mini may make a ton of sense. I'm very happy with it, and it's just kind of a bonus to have the entry-level product still have the sharp, the soft, the comb filter, like features like that still being here to add a little more to get out of certain things is really cool. So next time, what I want to do is a more literal comparison. We talked about what the differences are between the 2X Mini and the 2X Pro, but let's actually see them. Let's see what that $40 price jump, for the devices themselves at least, can get you. So I'm going to do comparisons with S-Video, but also the 2X Mini running S-Video, which would be its max output, versus the 2X Pro running component for certain consoles. We'll see how that looks. That'll be in the next one. I'll be comparing all the same stuff that you saw gameplay-wise here, recorded with the 2X Pro side by side. So, hope you found this helpful and informative. I think the 2X Mini is a very cool device. I'm glad I got to finally try it out. Awesome! I got other stuff going on the channel as well. I do live streams most weekends, playing different games, talking about different things. I also got other stuff going on with my friends. We got a podcast we do. Also got a game show. I'm a game show host now. Retro Boost Arena, which is like a passion project for me. It's like a variety trivia kind of game show thing. Goofy fun with friends. Check it all out on the channel. Got a lot going on. But the next major one, we're going to be doing the 2X Mini, 2X Pro comparisons. I've also got a first impressions video in the work of the Retro Fighters Battler Pro Series controller as well. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day, your evening, your morning, and I'll see you on the next one.